Okay. YouTube should be up to. Perfect. I really should. Going live doesn't have custom tags? There should be. What's the name of the event again? Some catastrophes or wakes up vultures. That's
Asleep
the
again.
event name.
You've done a lot of work already, so I'll let you have 10 minutes.
Let's see here. Blank Liberties. You're definitely buying probably most, if not all of those. 200, man. It's nothing. Add a zero or something. Right, folks. 10 pulls at most, probably. Oh,
Hi,
be pretty happy if I
hi.
get her. Smiley face.
Look, busy.
He's a new 6-star. Well, there it is. GG. Almond or whatever her name is.
Nice to meet you,
Nope,
Doctor.
I don't even
As a
get the
field
5 off.
operator, I will
Very
be in
sad.
your service from here onwards. I hope that my firepower will not betray your
Hey, if I want to do 50 minerals. No, 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 no. No. Even if I have that much resources, you can always lose. That's what I learned. Always save, boys. Always save. Sure. I'll probably get this one. Right. My elite player doesn't want me getting this. Do this first? Yep. Just don't bug out. Why can I only do this in mobile or something? Saying wrong country. S? Da-da-da. Think that you have the correct country selected in your play account. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. And I think it hangs. Yep, it is. Unforge.
Arknights.
Doctor, you seem well.
I might do a few more pulls. Store. Buy these. I should really upgrade my furnitures. Get heated. Oh, outfits. Right. Can I not use this on exclusives? That's so dumb. Actually. Yeah, I can't, bruh. That's success. Speed sucks. That sounds bad. Okay, finally, a good lean ski. Like the other one. And there's better dragons. Let's buy. Buy this. Unfortunately, I can't use the freebie. Why not? It's me. Unfortunately, they're limited, so I should get FOMO, kid. Getting FOMO. Have used. Alright, I think it's time to go to the event proper, eh? Shocked by the town. Yep, cold shot. It's gonna be so good in the dorms. Anemic cat. I don't have it. That hurt? Oh, 2 weeks, huh? Okay, only EX stages. Yeah, 2 weeks. In the line of fire, everything feels down. Everyone feels down on their left, no matter where they come from. Origine. They say there's gonna be another attack in about half an hour. You want some water? Never mind. Look how tense you are. You just throw it up anyway. Breathe. Breathe. Relax. Where are you from, girl? Colombia. Huh. I've heard of Davistown. No? That's a shame. It's a pretty neat place. Fruit takes it around the eastern forests, and the winters are long and cold. But this place is home to mine. Keeps its core energy tower burning the whole time. Is this Jessica and the Sancta dude? Just the heat generated from that keeps everyone warm all winter. It can get pretty hot indoors, but it's also cold outside, so no matter where you go, as soon as you open the door, you get puffs of white steam gushing out toward you, which condenses on your eyelashes like teardrops. You have to wipe them off quick, or the kids inside will laugh at you, but that's okay. That's when you fight back. Lift them up by the armpits and toss them into the thick snowdrifts outside. Now you get to laugh at all the snow on their faces. Oh, piqued your interest? Yeah, it's a great place. Everyone wants to go to see it for themselves, and I really want to go back and have a look too. Okay, maybe it's not the Sancta guy. Sir Leon. Oof. As it's so damn cold here, I don't get it. How the hell does this even happen? It's so goddamn cold. Your ass inside then. You know it's cold. What are you complaining about with the door open? Helena. With this? Cold shot? I don't want to get the floor dirty. Yep. You say that like you can wipe your feet on the snow. Here, hot tea. That's hot. Floor's pretty dirty in the diner today, huh? If I'd known, I would have just walked in. Got some heavy snow. Every time someone steps inside, it just gets dirty again. I'll clean it up after closing. So what are you having? Beans? Bread? What kind of choice is that? All we have. You'd rather have nothing, suit yourself. Make it a little of both? Fine, seeing how you're my first customer without a few screws loose, I'll even throw in a scoop of butter on the house. Butter bread, yay. Ellen. Now what? Do you have mud in your chairs? Hey, you two, this ain't your home. Put your feet down. Come to us, old man. What the hell is this? Settle down, you two. You stay out of this. They are cat? Yeah, I think they're feeling. Be like that. Everyone's here for a hot meal. No need to get physical. Hey, why are you taking his side? Because I'd rather not see every little quarrel in this joint and in the knife. Get a quarrel knife, you two. For the love of. Stay out of this, Elena. I'll teach these hoodlums a lesson. Your funeral. Ken takes his knife and steps forward, only for a dinner knife to fly at him from the opposite side and embed itself in the ground near his feet. You! Another inch, boy. It's late. Go home to your mom. Right back at you, woman. Or you can take another step. A second knife brushes past his cheek and lodges itself in the wall behind him. A few drops of fresh blood drip to the ground. My ear. Stop whining. It's still attached. I can't promise it'll stay that way unless you scram. Now. His friend's proprietor turns around and takes a cloth off the rack to start wiping the box. There is another knife wedged between her fingers. Shit. Forget it. Let's go. We can get them back for this later. Why the hell are they here? Roughing it up. There's like nothing. Here, your meal. Thanks. This guy. You're about the only person who can burn his tongue twice in one video. Exactly. Hey, I was starving. I had a good meal all day. Anyhow, do you think we've been getting more and more of these thugs in town? Woodrow. Probably because Woodrow's out searching for Miles, so they think nobody's gonna stop him. Miles sure knows how to be a pain in the neck. He left the plate without a word to look for fuel, only to disappear without a trace. Now Woodrow's gotta go look for him. What choice did he have? Don't have enough fuel to go around. Besides, it don't matter what he ran into. He can deal with anything, man or beast, in 3 seconds flat. Woodrow's too late. Alright, enough yapping. Finish your beans. Ugh. I'm just worried. Here's my last bit of butter. Now shut your trap, would you? Slap. Lethargic. Is he awake? There may be ambushers in the forest. The recon team has gone ahead to scout the area. If they need any fire support, we can't just be napping in the transport. So get off your butts, pick up your gear, and cover yourself. On the count of 3. My eyes. Wrong. Hello. The glare from the snow. I'm pretty sure I gave you a reminder of what to look out for when fighting in a snowfield. Wear your sunglasses. Guess I didn't think it through. Whatever. I'll have to make do with what I have on hand. Courtney's looking up ahead. Patience. The situation's a little tricky right now. The snow's too thick, so it's hard to spot any enemies in hiding. It'll take some time to pinpoint their location. This was supposed to be a power plant repair job. Now we gotta clear out bandits too. Guess I'll just think of it as charity. What do you say, kids? Ready to go. Looks my lackeys can't wait anymore, Captain. Let me get in touch with the Davistown officers. Said they'll send someone to meet us at the entrance to the plate, but there's not much they can do in the way of combat support outside. Wow, such hospitality. Good to know I won't be getting lost in town at any rate. It's a nearly bankrupt mining platform. Can't ask too much of them. They reported the power plant explosion and subsequent fuel leakage to the state government at the start of the year. Nobody cared. All things considered, they dealt with it pretty well, so the pollution hasn't spread much, but the plant itself is almost beyond repair, certainly more than the locals can handle. Hold up, start of the year? How come they're only contacting us now? You think a tiny municipality has the budget for that? They never spent a dime until they're out of options. At the time, the plant could still barely support the platform's movements. A few months ago, it stopped working entirely. Now, I doubt it can provide its most basic function, heating. It's minus 14 degrees here, and what the hell are you wearing? It's colder at night. So is it all bad news, or based on the map, Davistown is just up ahead? You should see it as soon as you get out of the woods. Anything more exciting? Perfect timing. We've located all our targets. We can start clearing them out. Lovely. Oh. One last thing before I hop to it. Where are Jessica and Laura? You should send them. You sent them somewhere? The enemy camp. There's a local being held captive there, without too many guards. It wasn't a good idea to send too big of a force. Okay, gotcha. I'll clean this up ASAP. Mr. Power Plant is shutting down. Hey, we've been hanging here for an hour, old man. Thirsty? Need a sip of water? Sucks. What? Looking at me. What's he even holding? Saying nothing, that means yes, right? What was that? Miles. Pick up a handful of snow from the ground. Here, have as much as you want. No need to thank me. Please let me go. I have nothing on me. What are you saying? It's so boring out here in the snow. We finally run into you. Been a while since I have something fun. Some fun. Enough messing around. I'd like some peace and quiet, so hurry up and deal with it. Hear that, old man? You're so loud, you're bothering my buddy here. Better shut you up. Did you want to go to the middle of creek? Everyone else out ambushing the caravan, and we're stuck here guarding the caravans. And when they get back, they'll be loaded with loot. We'll have to settle for the scraps. Telling me you're okay with that? Shh. You aren't going to? I'll take care of him myself. What are you gonna do? Menacingly walking? Quiet, it'll be over soon. Stabby stabby, sir. Hello, Almond. Who's there? Or Laura? Who are you? Quiet. Is that a Chihuahua? I'm gonna untie you. Keep your voice down and follow me. Can you do that? Yep. This is Laura. I secured the hostage. How are things on your end? I thought it was this guy. All done, but are you hurt? No, but my comms broke. It's fine. I can deal with it. Thanks. No need to thank me. Okay. Take the hostage to the rendezvous point. See you later. Later. I'm taking you with me. Coming at me head on. You're one brave fella. Jesus, that flash of whites. Ugh. That was the last one. Reporting in, Captain. All targets neutralized. Okay, we're getting ready to leave too. Should be rendezvousing with you in a few minutes. Wait for Jessica and Laura. Assuming the captain's the old man. Where's this car? Hey, hello? What's going on over there? Yep. Speaking of, there's no need for comms at this distance. Just had to come early, huh? Okay, so is that captain? Someone once told me that playing pranks after combat can help alleviate stress. Wow, you're getting better at this. Learn from the best. To me, Franca. Weather here is real temperamental, huh? It was all clear just earlier, but it's already starting to fog up. Checked all your injuries, Mr. Miles. The bruise on your abdomen doesn't seem serious, but I suggest you visit the hospital as soon as I can. As soon as possible. Yeah. Hospital? Davistown ain't had a hospital in a long, long time. Good. We're heading to Davistown too. We can take you back. What are you folks up to there? Relax, sir. We were dispatched to help the plate restart its operations. We brought some fuel and supplies. They should be enough for the residents to last until the power plant is repaired. But don't bring any technicians? The plant was already on its last legs. Without any technicians, the blasted weather will kill us the moment it goes out for good. Calm down, sir. I'm the lead technician on the team. Call me Laura. Nice to meet you. I'm Miles, Davistown boiler worker. Thank you, thank you. So, why'd you leave the plane? It's dangerous out here. We're almost completely out of fuel, so I came out to try my luck. If y'all are here to fix the plant, can we get going now? 1 second. Yes, Jessica where she is. Hey Jessica, it's Laura, you done there? I'm all finished. Then hurry up and get over here. Hey, Jessica? Jessica? Interference. Laura, where are you? I'll head over right now. Laura? Hello? Hello? But did the communicator have to break down now of all times? Let me check the coordinates. Where's the camp? How come there isn't so much as a mark? Where am I? I'm not lost, am I? Calm down, calm down. You're near Davistown. You aren't far from the plane. I guess I'll have to wait for the wind for this to stop. Ooh, so cold. Miss Cabrice's sigh and puts her hand in her pocket. Fingers feel the velvet pouch in her bag. It's got a small, hard object inside. She takes out the pouch and pours out its contents. Porting? Flip Cliff. You, huh? Captain Liscum encountered a windstorm on her way back and hasn't been able to return to the land ship. I'm standing in for her for debriefing. Have you received the Davistown mission notice? Yes, sir. What about the details? Have you read it over yet? You will be heading to Davistown, a mining platform with a small residential area. The platform is currently stranded in the forest of eastern Colombia due to a power plant explosion. Our mission is to repair the plant and restore the plate's mobility. Good. If I remember correctly, the supplies were issued today. What about the follow-up arrangements? All is said in our orders. Never mind. There's no harm in telling you. As soon as Davistown returns to its original roots, Port Baron will be there to tow it to a nearby nomadic city for merging and salvage. Why are you telling me this? Jessica, ever since you got back from Victoria, you haven't been putting in as much effort as before. Huh. Victoria incident once again? Focal point of like so many of this stories now. Sir, I'm not sure that's a fair appraisal. I've been giving it my all in every mission and have fulfilled every mission objective. Just last month, you refused an order to evacuate an area polluted with originum dust. There was someone nearby who needed rescuing. Half a year ago, during an assault operation, you violated your superior's order and specifically chose a route away from the residential areas. Your entire team almost got caught up in an unnecessary battle. The original plan would have caused significant damage to the local residents. A year ago, when you just returned from Victoria, you immediately charged into the command center. If you've been carrying a firearm, I would have thought you were mutinying. Sorry, sir. I wasn't able to control my emotions, but hundreds of Victorian citizens were... I understand your anger, but have you ever considered what would have happened if we hadn't evacuated as soon as possible? If a duke were to find out that Black Steel, a Colombian company, was in the area, the countries involved, this would have sparked a conflict. But to normal folks, we'd call it that, a disaster. Is that That does make sense when you put it that like that, but what does this have to do with our upcoming mission? Just trying to remind you to avoid making mistakes you made in Victoria. Same mistake. What do you mean exactly? While you're at it, take this pouch. Give what's inside to a man from Davistown named Woodrow Bianchi. Could you describe him at all? Like his features or race? No need, you'll know who he is the moment you see him. Sir, I still don't understand. Just a power plant repair. Why? Let me remind you, Jessica, you're a mercenary. This is about business, not duty. Now go. Well, Jessica picks up the bullet that fell from the pouch and holds it under the sunlight to examine it. Rimmed cartridge, .44. There's a pattern etched in the bottom. It's too faint. I can't pick it out. Sancta ammo. Looks pretty much like the extra ammo we use at Blackstone. Casing is rusted and the surface copper has browned. Even under the direct sunlight, there is hardly any luster. Jessica breathes a sigh and puts it back inside the pouch. Make the same mistake I made in Victoria? What's going on in Daviston? Suddenly, she hears a sound that isn't the wind. Don't move, girl. Not unless you want the bullet through the chest. Is it the other Sancta? Three convoys. Caravan. It's a plane. In a lonely place, preserving one's dignity is rarely an easy feat. Drones. Of course, you're gonna have drones. It's a freaking weapons manufacturing company. Oh wow. Look at this thing though. Abisa. Do I have Guard Spectre module? I really need that for a visual too. In panic, Jessica reaches for the handgun at her waist. But fear keeps her fingers saddled atop the holster, unable to bend. Smell something vaguely rank upon the wind. Don't do anything rash now. A wolf. Yep, it's the other Sancta. From the thicket, a hunter walks into Jessica's line of sight, smoking gun in hand, with a wide-brimmed hat covering his eyes. Turns and looks behind her to see the body of a wild beast lying in the snow, blood still flowing from the wound in his head. Not to keep your wits about you here. Thank you for saving me. Just passing by. There, the elderly man stows his gun and walks straight towards the beast's body. Draws a knife and slices open its stomach, clean and precise, to keep the blood from spilling out. He then sticks both hands into its belly and lets out a long sigh. It's so damn cold around here. Excuse me, sir. Are you a local hunter? Suppose so. Do you know how to get to Daviston? The hell are you going there for? Meeting up with my teammates. Going alone? My team split up to rescue a hostage from some bandits. But afterward, I broke my communicator and got lost in the woods. A hostage? Who? Elderly Fortiman. Expect it to be you people. Alright then, follow me. Where are we going? You see you were heading for Davistown? But don't say I didn't offer. Man pays her no more heed. Stands up to sling the carcass over his shoulders. Briskly walks deeper into the forest. Wait up. You're about leaving Jessica all alone out there? No, you're worried, and so am I. After fighting by her side for so many years, I trust that she's perfectly capable of handling herself. Just worried that there are more bandits out there. A couple of stragglers, sure. What if they got the whole band of reinforcements? Jessica's been through much worse than a bunch of thugs. There's a rain of arrows whizzing past her scalp, blades nicking her throat. Her surroundings chopped. That's chopped. Chocked with active originum, where even a single crack in her protective gear would be immediately evident. Each and every time she completes the mission, without our support and without the company's supervision. She may be on her own, but she never fails to deliver results. And deny that. I'm sure you also know that she comes back every time with red, swollen eyes. So before she returns, someone has to be there for her when she's bawling her eyes out, right? What do those puffy eyes mean? They mean that she's wiped her tears before coming to see us. She doesn't want anyone to see her cry. Yeah, she's only 23. Yes, 23. 2.5 of those last years have been spent on the battlefield. Excuse me, but did an explosion just go off nearby? Oh, that trap? I swear I heard something. Pretty sure I wasn't imagining. It was a tree, not an explosion. Tree. If it gets too cold in the forest, the sap inside expands as it freezes, causing the trunk to burst. From a distance, it sounded a bit like a firefly. What are you anyway? Soldier? Merc? I've been a mercenary for almost 5 years now. Family in debt or something? No, I just didn't want to always be sheltered by my family. I don't want to follow the path that they laid out for me. So you went and became a merc? Yes? Hmm. What you're looking for on the battlefield? Fame, fortune, glory? None of the above. I want to eliminate crises, resolve conflicts, and protect those in dangerous situations. Yeah. Huh. So there are mercs who do that kind of stuff. News to me. Like freedom fighter. Sir, we're an ordinary mercenary group where... Mind you, Jessica, you're a mercenary. This is about business, not duty. We... Alright, enough of that. Give me your whole spiel. Pretty slow going so. Sorry to bother you two, but are you talking about that seasoned mercenary with 5 years of combat experience? Yeah, why? Got anything to add, Laura? You two have worked with Jessica a lot longer than me, so you've got a much better grasp of her abilities and limitations than I do, right? What? Do you think she can handle it on her own? Of course, Captain Liscarm is right. She's been to far more dangerous places over the last 3 years. I can't help but worry when I think about that crybaby side of her. We all know she's going to be perfectly fine. Am I wrong? Doesn't know that. Yeah, she's the only one. Maybe she just needs a chance. Just one chance to see her own worth. You're saying that this is her opportunity. I wouldn't go that far. Running. Sir, excuse me, sir. You're awful noisy, young lady. I didn't mean to bother you. But if you could please take a look over there. Jessica points to a trap next to a tree in the distance. There, a beast cub's forelimbs are tightly clamped between metal teeth. Cub whines as blood seeps out from the trap's steel bite. There. The old hunter takes notice, sets down the beast carcass, walks over to the tree, unties the trap, and frees the cub. Just a cub. Maybe we can let it go. If it smothers in the area, we could take a quick look around. This new music, this is not familiar to me. Also, I heard that during the winter, hunters will often let mothers and cubs go so that the pack can reproduce. Mother is right here. You mean the beast you just killed? I've seen this female with her cubs a few times before. Now the mother's been shot to death. The cub stepped in some sloppily placed trap, so its pelt is all ruined. So what should we do with it? Wring its neck, put it out of its misery. How could you say that? What else? It won't last long on a broken leg with no mother. I'll leave it here to die a slow death. You won't hear me complaining. But there's no way for it to survive? Nope. Could you please hand it to me then? Want to finish the job? Be my guest. Of course, it's a revolver. Be alright, little fella. Everything will be alright. Jessica holds the cub in her arms and gently runs her fingers down its fur. It doesn't do anything else. She patiently waits for the cub's whines to gradually fade away until they disappear completely. I couldn't save it, but at least I can let it go in a warm embrace. It's doing hospice care, huh? That's another first for me. Do you mind if I leave it here? I think the mother is a good enough catch on its own. What, you want me to bury it for you too? Hold a funeral while we're at it. No, every animal in the forest is hungry during the winter. If you leave it here, maybe one of them can have a good meal. Might be a bit of softy, but that doesn't mean I'm completely oblivious. You get it? Try to keep up, Miss Mercenary. I'm guessing you don't want to get lost in the woods again. The winds cleared the fog. Sir, did you bring us here just to get a view of Davis? When I was little, I loved running to the high places near the plate, just to get a good look at the town I lived in. What was it like back then? Livelier, more glamorous, more full of life. As for now, well, there's no going back, no turning back the clock. Freaking cold. Can't believe they shipped us off to a place like this. Franca, what's on your mind? I was just thinking about Jessica again. What about her? Did you say you weren't worried? I was thinking about that opportunity we were talking about. Oh, you mean a chance for her to see her own worth? Who knows? Maybe one day it'll come to her in a gust of wind. Freaking cold one. So cold it makes her shiver all over. But it'll sweep away all the fog before her eyes. Everything will become as clear as day. I just hope that what she sees then won't be anything like what we're looking at. Instead as hell. Amidst the dispersing fog, huge tracks formed of fallen trees and broken branches can be seen winding down the hillside towards the center of the valley. Their end is an abandoned plate. Trying to restart this? Despite the distance, everyone can clearly see an energy tower rising from the middle of it, feebly wheezing out puffy white breaths. Like a dying patient struggling for air. They're extending the oil pipelines. Oh, I mean, what are you fighting? Bears? Or there isn't really a thing to fight.
それじゃあ出発しようか。みんな、僕のルートに沿って行動してね。主の名を
What?
掲げ、
Oh, right. There's
こ
the
の旗の下へ
hoodlums.
集う。いや悪いね。
I was wrong.
僕は別
Hehe.
に信徒じゃないよ。
Now, hearken to the song of the distant sea.
That is no point.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
said energy capacity 10. Not
Shadows
sure
are
what that
trembling.
means at all. Crap.
すぐに回復。
Oh, third skill? Whoops.
I know what to do.
GG anyway,
Don't
but
order me
still.
around.
どの戦いも楽しむ
Let's share a dance.
May the songs sing into your souls.
Oh.
I know better than your step.
Wait, that was kind of new.
Don't let them out of sight, even if your eyes are hurting.
The projectile speed is so quick.
The shadows are trembling.
Yep, that's definitely a new kind of drone. Purple shield. Hello. Arts damage slug. No. Okay, that's actually gonna hurt. Oh look, they have yellows. I just noticed. The mechanic went.
Mission accomplished.
Shot or Helena? Helena, ain't it way too cold in here today? Almost out of charcoal. Have to save some for later. It's burned that mountain of bills piling up at my place. The bank's just gonna send more anyhow. Catch cold? Come on, let's swing around to my place and grab a stack of that waste tape. Why do you think I'm cuffing? Not in front of her. Oh, it ain't Sylvia. Hello. Good morning, Mr. Seramin. What brings someone from the bank out here to our shabby little establishment? Something wrong? Sorry. Leon, I ain't seen Benny in a while. What's the kid been up? Busy with his studies. Got his nose in the book till dawn every night. Didn't the school close down a while ago? Our neighbor, Miss Selena, used to be a school teacher. Reckoned it'll be a real shame for Benny to miss out on all that book learning, so she'd been letting him study at her place. Huh, good for him. He's always been a smart kid, and he was real shook when he learned he wouldn't be able to go to school no more. Yeah, he was so anxious that whole year. Mr. Seramin, actually, I could teach Benny too. Alright, he graduated from the best business school in Colombia. What's he supposed to learn from you? How to become a banker so he can bury people in bills too when he grows up? True. Eon, eat your damn breakfast before it freezes over. I need to get to work, so I'll be leaving now. I'll leave the money on the table. No, she ain't responsible for any of the loans here in Davistown, right? What are you giving her lip for? Let her have a heart-to-heart with the others. They'll be even harsher, I guarantee it. But still, we watched her grow up. That's exactly why. It pisses me off even more. Ah. Hello, Ursus. Or should be. Sorry to keep you waiting, ma'am. I hope we're not too late. Oh, hello. It's fine. You're not late at all. What would you like me to call you? You can call me, Achoo. How long have you been standing here, ma'am? Since this morning. The message only said you'd be arriving today, but not specific time. But it's already afternoon. You've been standing here this whole time? Yes. 3 hours ago, we sent a notification to the plate, updating them of our ETA. I didn't get anything of the sort. That's weird. Who sent? The manager. Manager. That's a title I'm used to hearing in government work. Actually, I'm not from the government. I work for a local bank. When is the bank in charge of this? Actually, Davistown is. Oh, just about to spill the beans. It's owned by private corporations. Probably. We're here, Captain Liscarm. Is this woman the one in charge of our reception? Wait, Sylvia? They sent you out here for this? That's right, sir. Hey, old man. Any idea why the government sent a banker to pick us up instead? You best ask the bank directly. Sure ain't gonna be able to explain all the twists and turns. Alright then, Franca, go ahead and take the gentleman home, and while you're at it, take a walk around Davistown to get a better grasp of the situation. Understood. Laura, bring the others with you and find a good place for a safe house where we can securely store our supplies and vehicles. Manage to get a hold of Jessica. Report it to me right away. Got it. Sylvia and I will head to the bank. Find out exactly what's going on. Here. That's our teacher's pet for you. Thanks for volunteering for the hard part. Where should we regroup once we're all finished? Y'all can meet up at the only diner still open in town. Right by the only road to the mine. Run by a real nice lady named Helen. If this Jessica of yours finds her way into town, I reckon that's where she'll end up too. Decided then. Sweet. Bank is right up ahead, miss. People have been avoiding us the whole way here. Had I known, I'd have asked Franca to take my equipment back with her first. No, that's not why. You asshole. Run into someone and don't even apologize? It's over. Sir, are you okay? It's all over. Sir? Sir, what happened? What's going on? Looks like his soul has left his body. Where's he going? You recognize him, Sylvia? No? Let's head back to the bank first. Okay, what's your deal? Surely. With all the hesitation. Along with the rapid development of pioneer settlements, nomadic places both large and small have also been springing up. At the time, very few financial institutions in Colombia were specialized in pioneering. After looking deeply into the living conditions of the country's pioneers on the frontier's edge, our founder decided to plant his roots alongside them and establish the first bank to provide practical financial support to the lower and middle classes. He prided himself in building trust, showing kindness, and doing his best to provide attentive service to everyone who walked through his doors in the rough and tumble frontier. It wasn't long before his hard work and empathy won him wide recognition. Then, we began forming close and fruitful partnerships with local governments, working together with mining and pioneering companies to help them flourish and expand rapidly into settlements just like Daviston. Quite the legend, wouldn't you agree? The manager. Who might you be? Sorry for keeping you waiting, Miss Liscarm. I am this bank's manager. My sincerest apologies for not being able to welcome you in person earlier. Nima, you're aware of the problems facing Daviston. Few inconveniences are to be expected. However, to be reserved, feel free to speak your mind. Oop. You're planning to liaison with the local government, not a bank. What exactly happened to the government here? Sylvia, did you not explain the situation? Manager, Sylvia stood alone in the cold for the better part of the day. Ask me, what she needs right now is hot water and a blanket. Of course, Sylvia. Take half a day off to go home and get some rest. Okay, I'll see you later then, miss. Wow. Oh, Miss Liscarm. If there's anything else you need, please let me know. Resources are scarce on this plate, but we will do everything in our power to accommodate. I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't try to change the subject. Why is it that Black Steel's client was the local government? We're being greeted by your bank's employees? Where are the heads of the local government agencies? Please come with me. Uh-oh. Are you telling me that your government officials are in the bank's garage? During last year's bankruptcy liquidation, the local government cut most of their departments and laid off most of their employees. But that wasn't enough to pay off the massive debts they still had. In the end, the remaining government buildings were put up for auction as well. What about the mayor then? Where is he? Unfortunately, after the last mayor ran off with hardly a penny to his name, the townsfolk never found a suitable candidate to replace him. As you can see, all that remains today is the mayor's secretary and a few temporary employees. Hello, Cashmere's guy? It's okay. If the bank hadn't generously provided us with free office space, we'd be out in the streets. It's just the right thing to do. Besides, it's nothing compared to what you've been through. Seeing as the government is still functioning, can we? No. I mean, as much as we'd like to help you, we simply don't have the manpower to support your work. Then who's in charge of matters concerning our job? We've given full authority over that to the woman standing next to you. Go to her for anything you might need. Absolutely. My door is always open. I certainly hope you can issue a formal document showing this authorization. Mr. Secretary, where can she expect that document? I'll have it ready right away. The official seal somehow went missing yesterday. I've sent someone to go look for it. Thank you. Now then, I'm very much looking forward to a mutually beneficial partnership. Here comes Private Cap. I'll show you to my office. Try not to dawdle. We have many things to discuss before our work begins in earnest. Sure. Wait, just a moment, ma'am. What is it now? Well, it's been way too cold in here recently. Do you mind turning up the heat in the garage a smidge? Everyone's freezing now. Of course, I'll always do my best to accommodate your needs. Sure. Have you and your teammates decided on a rendezvous point? Um, Not yet, but it'll be fine. I'll find somewhere to wait for them on my own. Achoo! It's a diner in Davistown, waiting there. Where is it? Oh, you don't need to take me there. General directions should be fine. Get it. Just come with me. Okay, so what's the deal with you, sir? Why is it all over? I mean, I see you're infected. Huh? Is he one of the place residents? That man. Why does he have anything with him? Excuse me, sir. Where are you going? Hello? Are you leaving the plate? It's not safe out here. Over here, I'm talking to you. Look, over here. Can you hear me? You just disillusioned or brainworms? Man doesn't respond to Jessica's calls and simply continues shuffling toward the snow in silence. In front of him, the vast white stretches far into the distance, blending into the dark ashen sky. From Jessica's perspective, the vast snowfield gradually squeezes the man into a pale blue line. After a short while, he shrinks into a small dot, then finally disappears into the white. Nothing remains to prove he was even there, save for the tracks he left behind. You okay there, sir? Are you coming or not? I'll be right there. Hello, Helena. I'm back, Helena. Woody? Well, that's Woody. Wait, where's Miles? He was rescued by this girl's friends. And who are you? I'm, here's some mechanic on the way. communicator broke and she got separated from her teammates. So I brought her into town to wait for them. Mind if I take a look at the communicator? Might be able to fix it up for you. Here. Sorry to bother you like this. No problem. You guys saved Miles. It was a little communicator between friends. That said, why come here of all places? You receive a commission from the local government to help Davidstown restore its power facilities and get the plate back onto its navigation route. Hold on, girl. Could you repeat that? Restore our power facilities? You ain't pulling my leg, are you? You see the goofy grin in your face. Young lady, regardless of why you and your companions are here, thank you so much for rescuing Miles. Been so worried I didn't sleep a wink in days. Alright, all's well that ends well? Then, got anything to eat? Didn't have nothing ready. It looks like you brought something back for me. Alright. Other beast. Sorry, it was my fault. No use fretting over something like that. This time of year, nothing beats meat. Fair enough. Okay, you two, sit your butts down and grab something to drink. I'll prepare the meat. Hey, why are you getting up to leave? Aren't you gonna eat? Change of plans. Change of plans. Sir, how badly damaged is the communicator? Nothing serious. Come on, let's go take a look around my warehouse. At least some spare parts we can use. Stop tinkering for a second and give this a try. Deep fried? Now this is the good stuff. Yep, like a good American. But this definitely ain't enough for everyone. If you're worried about that, stop scarfing it all down. Poor girl still ain't had a piece. I'll be fine. He helped me fix my communicator, so he deserved to eat his fill. Barely counts for anything. It's so cold round these parts, we all gotta help each other out, just to get by. Give us a holler if you ever need anything. Thank you. I appreciate it, ma'am. By the way, I happened to see someone a ways out from the plate. He wasn't carrying anything, and wouldn't respond when I called out to him. He just kept walking deeper and deeper into the snow until I couldn't see him anymore. Something happened to him? Uh-oh. Yes, here, young lady. Don't worry your pretty little head over stuff like that and just fill your tummy first, okay? Then, would you mind if I asked you two about someone else? Kids these days. Barely stepped on the plate and already so many questions. Alright, fine. Ask away. Wanted to know about a man named Woodrow Bianchi. Who? Sorry, guess you're not familiar with him. I'll try asking someone else. That ain't the problem. You sure you're not confused? Woodrow's the man who brought you here, though. Huh.
お手本のような勝利でしたわ。あなたはいずれ
Oh!
どんな
Front row.
弱小生物